This is where the TV is going to go, right here. Literally right there. It's got a little power inverter here on the side. That way you can plug in, if he has a power wheelchair, you can plug this in and it can be charging it while you're driving. It's got automatic opening doors with a press of a button. Those have been custom fabricated in order to do so. This is a Millennium dual post lift. It's one of the top of line lifts. There's the model number for you. You can open up the doors by either this remote control here, which I have 2 key fobs. You can deploy the lift with this key fob. You can also be inside the van, and there are buttons, and I'll show that here in just a moment, where you can open up the doors and deploy the lift as well. There's multiple ways to be able to deploy it. I'm just gonna lift it up, put it in, all with the press of the button here. And I'll finally shut those last 2 doors. There we go. Beautiful color. The sun hasn't gone down here, but it looks like we're getting some storms coming in, but it is beautiful. It starts off a darker, black towards the top, and then it fades down to this beautiful silverish gray. It's got beautiful tires and wheels on it. It's really, really nice. 4x4, aftermarket 4x4, done by Explorer conversion van. It's got a tow hitch here in the back. The whole vehicle's been lifted up a little bit to accommodate the 6-inch floor drop. Of course, we have blinds on all these windows. Same thing with this back window. Here you got a vacuum here in the back, and here you're able to store your tools for the spare tire. And then here we're able to slide the beds forwards, backwards, and then we can just lay it flat. There we go, all with the press of a button, all done electronically. All these windows here also have blinds as well. They have lit up cup holders. Very, very, very nice. Beautiful van. Got a couple fog lights down here at the bottom. And the frame on this thing is just beautiful. Both these front seats have been lowered. The floor's been lowered, and these front seats, the passenger seat can be removed. It's got wheels on it right here, so it can be completely removed. He could actually ride in the front in a wheelchair. You just need a little docking station for it to lock into place. Here's the aftermarket 4x4. It's a selector switch knob. I've got to add a little bit of tire pressure in here. It shows left to right tire at 61, 64. It shows the front right now at 45, 44. I need to get those fronts to 50s. And then that tire pressure sensor will turn off. There's control buttons in order to open up those doors. You can open up the doors. You can then deploy the lift. This chair here is, it's a transfer seat. It all operates off of a remote control. So this chair can actually swivel. I know you do not need that. You're gonna be driving it. So I would just leave it alone. It still operates just like it normally would. It'll go forwards or backwards. It's got some buttons here, just the factory buttons from Explorer, just like the passenger seat. It'll recline just the same way. So I would just leave that alone. The next owners will appreciate having that in here. Here's all the buttons in order to turn on the indirect lighting, the fog lights, the ceiling lights. Backup camera is on the dash and is also on your rear view mirror as well. Got a little light up here, a little LED light. Right here you got tie downs, multiple anchor positioning spots. Now the previous owner, I see his wheelchair had hit right here on the sofa. I did not know about that when I purchased it, but I will be getting that repaired for you. It's really small, as you can see with my finger. You can lay it into a bed with the switches in the back, or also you can do it here in the front. Turn it to a bed from here. Either way works. Here's just some manual buttons, manual operations for the wheelchair lift in case it stops working electronically. And again, that TV is going to go right here. The driver's seat also could be removed completely if there was a driver that had their wheelchair lift excuse me, their wheelchair there, so that way the driver can actually drive. But I know you're not going to need that feature. And again, here's that power inverter. Just turn it on here, 1500 watts. Here's a little remote control in order to make this driver's seat swivel for a transfer seat. And again, I know you don't need that feature. The inside's really, really nice. He's got a dash cover. You may not want it, but it's to protect the dash from warping. But he does have one. It can be removed, just lift it up. I'll show you the engine. It's a little dirty. I just detailed at my house, the outside. The inside was perfect. The engine does need to be cleaned, so I will have that cleaned. But this is a 8-cylinder 6.0 liter motor, and it is very powerful. It can tow up to 10,000 pounds. It's got dual batteries in it. Normally they only have one, but it's got dual batteries for all the electronics inside. This is a little step. You can actually step up on this, and that way you can reach your windshield. Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. His body is just gorgeous. One last time. Inside. All right, I'm gonna send this video over to you here just momentarily. Thanks. Bye-bye.